Cleopatra, one of history's most legendary figures, remains a captivating symbol of intelligence, charisma, and political acumen. Born into the tumultuous world of ancient Egypt's Ptolemaic dynasty, Cleopatra VII Philopator's rise to power was shaped by both ambition and necessity. The Ptolemaic dynasty, founded by one of Alexander the Great's generals, had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. By Cleopatra's time, however, the kingdom was under significant pressure from the expanding power of Rome, and Cleopatra was determined to protect her homeland's sovereignty. Ascending the throne as a young woman, Cleopatra faced immediate challenges, including family rivalries and a struggle to assert her authority over a kingdom weary of foreign influence. Her background in Greek and Egyptian culture allowed her to bridge 2 worlds, appealing to both her people and the Mediterranean's elite. Cleopatra was a polyglot, proficient in several languages, including Egyptian, which set her apart from her Greek-speaking predecessors and enabled her to connect more closely with her subjects. Cleopatra's keen intellect and persuasive charm became pivotal assets in securing alliances. Early in her reign, she realized that Egypt could only maintain its independence by aligning itself with powerful leaders. This understanding led her to Julius Caesar, one of Rome's most influential figures. Cleopatra's alliance with Caesar was both strategic and personal. She arrived in Rome in dramatic fashion, reputedly rolled up in a carpet, to plead her case before Caesar, captivating him not only with her beauty but also her political savvy. Their relationship led to the birth of a son, Ptolemy Roman 15 Philopator Philometor Caesar, popularly known as Caesarion, meaning Little Caesar. Cleopatra and Caesar envisioned an ambitious vision for a fusion of Egypt and Rome, foreseeing a powerful empire that would combine the resources, intellect, and cultural depth of both civilizations. Cleopatra's connection with Caesar was pragmatic. She saw in him a path to secure Egypt's place in the broader Mediterranean world, safeguarding her country against Rome's dominion. Yet, Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE shattered this vision, leaving Cleopatra and her young son vulnerable amid Roman turmoil. After Caesar's death, Cleopatra returned to Egypt, now isolated and threatened by the looming dominance of Rome. However, her resolve and pragmatism remained unshaken. Cleopatra soon forged a bond with Mark Antony, another prominent Roman general and ally of Caesar. Antony, like Caesar before him, was captivated by Cleopatra's allure and intellect. Together, they formed a powerful and controversial partnership. Cleopatra and Antony's relationship was a blend of romance and political alliance, as each sought to bolster their respective positions against Rome's increasing pressure. Cleopatra and Antony's union was not just a marriage of power. It symbolized a broader cultural exchange between Egypt and Rome, with Egypt often depicted as a land of abundance and sophistication under Cleopatra's rule. Antony's allegiance to Cleopatra, however, placed him at odds with Octavian, Caesar's adopted heir and the eventual first emperor of Rome. Octavian capitalized on Antony's alliance with Cleopatra, portraying her as a foreign seductress corrupting a Roman leader. This narrative, which Octavian pushed to justify his own quest for power, helped fuel Roman disdain for Cleopatra, painting her as a manipulative and dangerous figure who posed a threat to Roman virtue. The growing rivalry between Octavian and Antony escalated into open conflict, culminating in the decisive Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. At Actium, Cleopatra and Antony's combined forces clashed with Octavian's legions in a fierce naval battle. However, Cleopatra and Antony's forces were outmaneuvered, leading to a crushing defeat. Facing defeat and knowing that capture was inevitable, Antony and Cleopatra returned to Egypt, where they faced the harsh reality of Roman conquest. In a dramatic and poignant end to their story, Antony fell on his sword, and Cleopatra, refusing to be paraded as a captive in Rome, chose to end her life as well. According to legend, she arranged for a venomous asp to be smuggled into her chamber, allowing it to bite her and end her life with dignity rather than face humiliation. This act not only signified her defiance, but also underscored her determination to control her fate to the last. Cleopatra's death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the beginning of Egypt's transformation into a Roman province. However, Cleopatra's legacy endured long after her death. Historians, poets, and artists have continued to immortalize her as a figure of mystery, intelligence, and seduction. Her life and reign embodied the complex intersection of love, power, and political strategy, and she remains one of the ancient world's most studied and admired leaders. Cleopatra's story is often interpreted as a tragic tale of love and ambition, but it also reflects the broader themes of resilience and the lengths to which a determined ruler would go to secure the future of her people. Cleopatra's influence on history and culture has transcended time, ensuring that her story continues to captivate the world for millennia.